I want you guys to do exactly what I say, okay? Exactly what I said. Put both hands up. All right, now make a fist with both hands. Put your left arm down. Put your right hand to your chin. No, chin. Not your chin. Now my question to you is, what person are you? Are you the person that's negative? Whenever you see something, you see a situation, you look at the negative aspect of it. Are you like the second guy that lets it marinate a little bit, walks around, and then figures out a creative solution? I'll tell you right now, I'm just like the second guy. Okay, just because somebody says it hasn't been done, doesn't mean that it can't be done. Got it? Got it. Good. The way I look at it, why would I want to be the best on the basketball court and not be the best in the classroom? Why would I want to be the best in one part of my life and not be the best in all aspects of my life? And the answer for me is I don't. I try to excel at anything that I do. Not only can you work hard, but you got to work smart. And that goes for anything in life. You have to work smart, just like in school. You got to work smart in school. If you have a job, you have to be smart in that job. Now, you guys are looking at me like, all right, well, what does this have to do with me? I'll tell you. Because when I was your age, when I was in middle school, when I was in high school, I was just like you guys. Matter of fact, I was probably worse than you guys. Nobody would have looked at me when I was in junior high, middle school, or high school and said, you see that kid right there? He's going to play in the NBA. And then after that, he's going to be on ESPN. Now, what they really would have said, they would say, you see that guy over there? No, not him. No, not him either. No, the one that just fell into the locker. He's going to be lucky to get out of high school. But see, it didn't matter to me what anybody else said I was going to do. It didn't matter to me what other people said that I couldn't do, because I knew deep down inside what I had in me. And I knew that I could work harder than everybody else, and I could make those sacrifices. When people look at me, all they see is the glitz, the glam, the fame. But when people look at me, they don't really see the failure that came into all the stuff that I've accomplished. So I'll be honest with you guys, I'm one big failure. I have failed more than any of you guys could imagine. Got it? Got it. Good. I don't mind failing. Because for me, when you fail, that means you're just that much closer to be successful. If you ever meet anybody in your life that has never failed, they never tried anything. I wasn't drafted in the NBA. Failure. I know a lot of people that didn't get drafted and their dreams stopped. They just gave up. But see, when I didn't get drafted, I looked at myself and I said, you know what? These teams are trying to tell me something, other than the fact that I wasn't good enough to play in the NBA. And they did it loud and clear. They did it in all caps. You know what caps are when you're telling your homeboy, your homegirl, something you want to make sure they understand. You text it to them, leave me alone, in caps. That's what they told me, in caps. You're not good enough to play in the NBA. But instead of getting upset, instead of crying and pouting in my room, I looked at myself in the mirror and said, look, they're just telling me that I'm not good enough for the NBA. So I'm going to go and I'm going to rededicate myself to basketball, and I'm going to improve my skills, and I'm going to play in the NBA. So I did just that. I took that negative and I made it into a positive. Those failures that I had many of them. But I never let any failure knock me down. Successful people, they know the relationship between failure and success. You can't have one without the other. You can't be afraid to fail. You can't be afraid to take that shot, whether it be basketball, school, life. You can't be afraid of rejection. Because I use that rejection, any rejection that I would get. So, okay, I might have done that wrong. Let me come back a different way. Let me try it from a different angle. I learned to accept failure for what it is, just part of the process. And that's why I don't have a problem standing in front of you guys and say, I'm a big, huge failure. And because of that, I'm successful. If you want to be successful in life, you must surround yourself with successful people. Because there's always going to be those people that are going to try to bring you down. Always going to be those people that don't want you to be successful. But you got to believe in yourself, or what you have, and what you can make happen. Got it? Got it. Good.